Hey there. Good morning. It's time for another Monday morning muster. Every day is a new opportunity to do something good in life. No matter how bad you may have fallen in the past, if you still got breath in your lungs and you got the ability to do something about your life today, if you're hearing me, well, that's a gift from God for me and you to do something differently with it. Even if it's hard, even if it's difficult or challenging, or even if there's a bunch of things in your life that seem like they're not fair. Things are exactly as they are. And so we've got an opportunity today to do something different with our lives. If we've made a mistake, if we've gotten knocked off the path that we think we should be on, or if the path that God has laid out for us, all we have to do is get right back on. So if you're listening to this today and you've got breath in your lungs and you got this day to do something with it, well, the Bible says that God's mercies are new every morning. So this morning, God's mercies are new for you today. Today is the day to do something great, to become something more than I was yesterday. And the Bible also says that all have sinned and fallen short. That includes anyone listening to this, as perfect as you may be. You too, me too. We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And it is by Christ alone that we are brought back into right standing with God so that we can do something differently today. This day is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Just let that be your focus for today. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Well, that it could be, maybe some crazy weather comes through today, or maybe you got a cold or something like that, or maybe something not too pleasant happened over the weekend in your life, and now today's Monday again. The statement is still the same. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So I would say, even if it's tough, even if it's not fair, even if there's something, that, some sin that's bugging you, that keeps popping up here and there, or, maybe you got a relationship where there's a problem in the relationship, communication or something like that. Today is still the day that the Lord has made, and we have a choice whether or not we're going to be glad, rejoice, and be glad in it. Well, I say might as well just rejoice and be glad in the day that the Lord has made, and recognize that He's in charge, not me, not you. He created you and not the other way around. He created me and not the other way around. So last time I checked in the He's God alone, and beside him there is no other. So, what's gone on up until now? Maybe we can recognize that today is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Decide what kind of day you're going to have. And I think that's a great statement coming from the Word, that today is the day that the Lord has made. And I will rejoice and be glad in it. And just make that a decision that no matter what, because listen, the Bible says, for those that know him, for me to live is Christ, and for me to die is gain. So for me to live is Christ. So what is Christ? Romans 12:1 says, present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God. That's your reasonable service. A living sacrifice. So that's an oxymoronic statement, kind of. It's like it's alive but dead at the same time. Dead to sin, alive to Christ. So for me to live is Christ. For me to live is to live a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. The other thing is bear you one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. There's another example of living like Christ. So for me to live is Christ, for me to die is gain. So this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Why not just make that the statement for every day and see if it changes anything? This Monday morning muster, thank you again for taking the time to check this out. God bless you. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Have a great day.